Hello, children. 8th class, chapter 15, Law and Justice, a case study. Children, have you ever heard about the word law or the word justice? You might have learned about it in the previous classes, or you might have heard in the society or in the movies also. But what exactly is law and what exactly is justice? We are going to learn about this, these two terms both together at a time in this lesson. But for now, we will try to understand what law is. Laws or law is made by the rules made by the government of India and governments of Indian states for the smooth functioning of the administration of the government and also for the smooth and fair living conditions of the people. These are the rules made for the convenience of the people so that people can live peacefully and prosperously, equally. But what is justice? Justice comes into picture when your rights according to law are nullified and violated, then justice comes into picture. That means, let us imagine you have the right to study, that is, learn something, or for education, you have right to education. But someone comes and takes away the right from you, and they will not allow you to they will not allow you to study or get education. Then what will you do? You will fight with them. You will fight with the people who are taking away the right from you, or you will fight with the government for not providing you with the educational facility. So that is where the word or the concept of justice comes. The If the government or the court of law allows you or re-establishes your right to education and lets you study again, then justice is given to you, or justice is done to you, or you got the justice. So law says that you can educate yourself. But if you are not educated and you are stopped from getting education, then justice will come into picture and it will give you an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to get education. This is the relation between law and justice. Government makes the laws that you have learned in class 7, right? Do you remember? Government makes the laws, and if they are violated, courts will deliver you justice. That is the relation between law and justice. So your rights are protected through the laws. Your rights are protected even when they are violated. They are protected through the courts of law or through justice. This is the difference. And a case study. We are now going to see a case wherein one person gets justice after being violated his rights. Okay, now we'll go to the exact lesson. Last year we studied that laws are made by the governments. The role of executive in implementing laws. But what happens when laws are violated? In this chapter, we shall read about this. A dispute over property. Children, you can now here see a picture of some people quarreling with each other or hitting each other. Someone is hitting someone with a stick, and we can imagine that there is a quarrel among them. Why they are quarreling, what they are doing to each other is the question. A dispute over property. Ravi is a real estate businessman. You know well about real estate. Real estate means deals relating with the, sale deed or purchase deed is done between people through real estate agents, or real estate means dealings related to lands or buildings is called, that business is called real estate business. Ravi is such a businessman. He buys land and makes small plots of it and sells them. He buys a large area of land and he makes small plots in it and sells them. Ravi advertises in newspaper about the plots. The people who buy a plot have to pay rupees 5,000 per month for 5 years. So this there is a scheme that if you buy, if you don't have money altogether, the whole money, then you can buy it by paying every month 5,000 for 5 years. So such is the advertisement. Samba is a support staff in a cooperative society. There is another man in a cooperative society, he's a support staff who is called Samba. He saw the advertisement and decided to purchase a plot. Did you understand, children? Samba has seen the advertisement which was made by Ravi, and Ravi Ravi, after he saw the advertisement, and Samba has seen the advertisement and decided to purchase a plot. He saved money from his income and paid all the installments for a period of 5 years. After 5 years, Samba planned to build a house on the plot. But then he learned that Ravi sold the same plot to someone else also. Isn't it injustice, or isn't it very unfair for Ravi to sell the same plot to someone else when it was booked on the name of Samba? So Samba cried and went to Ravi's house along with his son Kranti to know about the details. Samba demanded that his money for the plot to be returned, and in the meanwhile, Samba has demanded that his money to be returned back. For because see, Ravi has sold the plot to someone else, so Samba will not get it anyway. So at least he should get the money he has deposited all through these 5 years, all along these 5 years. So he asked for it. But there was an altercation and Ravi beat up Samba and broke his hand. So those both people have quarreled about that matter to each other, and Ravi, in the meanwhile, Ravi was very much, what do you say, anguished, and he got angry and beat up Samba and broke his hand. So as the news spread, a large crowd gathered. People have got to know about Samba and Ravi, and people have come there to see what is going on there. Then the village sarpanch also arrived and tried to pacify Samba and Ravi. People have come there to pacify those two people. See, people raise. So as the news spread, a large crowd gathered, and the village sarpanch also arrived there and tried to pacify Samba and Ravi. Those people quarreling now. So the sarpanch tried to listen the quarrel. So a little while later, Kranti took Samba to the nearby town. So everything was sorted out, and nobody was agreed to be at peace. So after some time, when when the hand was very much painful, so Samba's son Kranti took him to the nearby town, which was also the Mandal headquarters. They showed Samba to the doctor and got his hand plastered. Then, along with the doctor's certificate, they proceeded to the police station to file a case. See, whenever some quarrel happens or occurs between two parties, two people, you should, if you want justice, if you want the case to be booked and you want the justice through the police or through the courts, then you must have the all evidences. Evidences means proofs. So for that proof only, for that proof, and also for the treatment, they went to the doctor and they took the doctor's certificate and they took that certificate to the police station to file a case. So have you understood what is the process going on?